Nurturing your spirit, finding meaning in the everyday. Feel like life's just a grind? Let's light up that soul of yours. Self-love isn't just about your body or mind, it's about feeding your spirit, that quiet part of you that craves purpose, joy, and connection. When your spirit's starving, life feels flat, like you're just clocking in and out. But when it's thriving, you've got a spark that no bad day can snuff out. Nurturing your spirit doesn't mean meditating on a mountaintop, it's about finding meaning right where you are. Let's explore how. Rediscover what lights you up. Mini hook, remember what made you giddy as a kid? It's not too late to bring it back. Your spirit thrives on joy, and joy hides in the things you love, hobbies, passions, little quirks you've maybe buried under adulting. Maybe it's painting, dancing, or just staring at the stars. Whatever it is, it's not silly, it's fuel. Real life example, Hoa, a 50-year-old retiree I met, felt empty after leaving her job. Life's done with me, she sighed. I asked, what did you love before bills and bosses? She paused, gardening. I used to talk to my plants. I nudged her to try it again, just one pot, no pressure. Weeks later, she was tending a mini jungle, beaming, I wake up excited now. Her spirit didn't need a new career, just dirt and a few seedlings. Quick tips. Flashback time, what hobby got you lost in the moment as a kid? Try it for 10 minutes this week. No rules, love bad karaoke? Belt it out. Spirit doesn't care about talent. Start small, doodle on a napkin, hum a tune, tiny sparks can ignite big flames. Your questions answered. I don't know what I like anymore, where do I start? Think back to a time you felt free, what were you doing? Test it out. I feel selfish chasing fun and normal? Nope, it's not selfish, it's survival. A happy spirit lifts everyone around you. Connect to something bigger. Ever feel small in a big world? That's your spirit begging for meaning. Purpose doesn't have to mean solving world hunger, though props if you do. It's about linking to something beyond your to-do list, nature, faith, community, even a quiet moment of awe. It's the why that keeps you going. Real-life example, Carlos, a 33-year-old delivery driver, was burned out, same routes, same grind. What's the point, he'd mutter. I asked, what feels bigger than you? He shrugged, the ocean, maybe. So he started taking 5 minutes after shifts to watch the waves. It's weird, he said later, but I feel calmer, like I'm part of something. Now he's volunteering with a beach cleanup crew, spirit soaring. Quick tips. Step outside, watch a sunset, hug a tree, nature's a free spirit boost. Reflect, what moves you? A cause, a belief, a story? Lean into it. Help someone, a kind word or a small favor ties you to the bigger picture. Your questions answered. I'm not religious, can I still find meaning? Totally. Meaning's personal art, science, a starry night all count. Life's too busy for this really? 5 minutes works wonders. Spirit doesn't need a vacation, just a moment. Savor the small stuff. Think happiness needs big wins? Nope, the little things are pure gold. Your spirit doesn't demand fireworks, it thrives on quiet joys, a warm coffee, a stranger's smile, the smell of rain. Slow down and notice them, and you'll feel richer than any lottery winner. Real-life example, Priya, a 29-year-old accountant, was always chasing more, better job, bigger house. She was miserable. I said, try this, name one good thing each day. She started simple, my dog's wagging tail, a perfect playlist. Soon, she was hooked, I didn't realize how much I already have. Her spirit shifted from restless to grateful. Quick tips. Pause once a day, what's one tiny win? A cozy sock, a good laugh, write it down. Use your senses, smell your tea, feel the breeze, let it sink in. Share it, tell someone, this made me happy today. Joy grows when you spread it. Your questions answered. Everything sucks, nothing feels good. Start with neutral, I'm breathing. Build from there, small wins sneak up on you. Isn't this just cheesy positivity? Nah, it's real. Noticing isn't pretending, it's appreciating what's already yours. Wrap up, your spirit's like a garden, give it joy, meaning, and a little attention, and it'll bloom. Dig into what lights you up, tie into something bigger, savor the small stuff. You'll feel alive in ways you forgot were possible. Building self-love habits, small steps, big wins. Think self-love needs a grand overhaul? Nope, little habits change everything. Self-love isn't a one-time epiphany, it's a daily practice, built brick by brick. Big gestures are cool, but it's the small, steady habits that stick and transform you. Watering a plant doesn't make it grow overnight, but skip it, and it's toast. Same with you, consistent care compounds into lasting happiness. Let's craft some habits you'll actually keep. Start tiny, micro wins rule. Overwhelmed by big goals? 1-minute moves are your secret weapon. You don't need to meditate for an hour or run a marathon to love yourself, just start where you stand. Tiny habits stack up fast, and they're so easy you can't say no. Real-life example, Tuan, a 31-year-old shy salesman, hated his self-doubt. I want confidence, he told me, but big changes freaked him out. I said, every night, write one thing you did okay. He started with I answered a call without stuttering. 3 weeks later, he was listing 3 a night. I pitched a client. And grinning, I didn't know I could feel this good. Small scribbles, big shift. Quick tips. Pick one, drink a glass of water first thing, stretch for 60 seconds, say I'm enough in the mirror. Tie it to a habit, brush teeth, then deep breathe for 30 seconds. Celebrate, fist bump yourself, seriously, it works. Your questions answered. I forget all the time, help. Set a phone alarm with you're worth it as the label. Hard to ignore that. What if I miss a day? No sweat, jump back in. Consistency beats perfection. Speak kindly, words shape you. Catch yourself trash talking you? Time to flip the script. Your self-talk isn't just noise, it's the soundtrack of your life. Harsh words chip away, kind ones build you up. Loving yourself means being your own cheerleader, not your own critic. Real-life example, Kim, a 25-year-old barista, was brutal on herself. I'm so slow, I suck at this job. She'd spiral into bloom daily. I had her try a game. Every time she caught a mean thought, swap it for I'm learning. At first, she laughed, this is dumb. But stuck with it. A month in, she said, I'm not perfect, but I'm not a loser either. Her vibe? Night and day. Quick tips. Swap I'm terrible for I'm growing, it's true and feels better. Write a sticky note, you've got this. Slap it on your mirror. Say it out loud, hearing I'm doing my best hits different. Your questions answered. It feels fake, am I faking it? Nope, you're training it. Fake it till it's real works here. What if I don't believe it? Start neutral, I'm here beats I'm trash. Belief grows later. Carve out me time, guard it fiercely. Always last on your list? Not anymore, claim your spot. Self-love needs space, time that's yours, no apologies. It's not selfish, it's sacred. Whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, protect it like a VIP appointment. Real-life example, Aisha, a 36-year-old mom of 2, ran on empty, kids, work, rinse, repeat. I don't have time for me, she'd say. I pushed her, 10 minutes a day, lock the bathroom door, read or just sit. She resisted, they'll bang the door down. But tried. She started with a book, soon, it was her sanity slot. I'm a better mom now, she admitted, because I'm not a ticking bomb. Quick tips. Block it, 10 minutes after breakfast, before bed, mark it yours. Say no, I'm busy then works, no explanation needed. Mix it up, nap, journal, stare at the wall, whatever refills you. Your questions answered. People guilt trip me, how do I hold firm? I need this to be my best, shuts it down nicely. I feel lazy doing nothing, is that okay? Yep, rest isn't lazy, it's recharging. Wrap up, habits aren't flashy, they're mighty. Start small, talk nice, claim your time. These little wins don't just add up, they multiply into a you that's stronger, happier, and unshakable. Overcoming obstacles, what holds you back from self-love? Feel like self-love's a pipe dream? Let's bust through those roadblocks together. You're on board with self-love, great. But let's be real, it's not all smooth sailing. Guilt, fear, old habits, they're like speed bumps trying to derail you. The good news? They're not unbeatable. With 30 years of helping folks just like you, I've seen every obstacle in the book and how to kick them to the curb. Let's tackle the big three holding you back and get you back on track. Guilt, the sneaky saboteur. Ever feel bad for putting yourself first? That's guilt gaslighting you. Guilt's a pro at whispering, "You don't deserve this," or "What about everyone else?" It's conditioned into us. Society loves a martyr. But here's the truth, loving yourself isn't taking from others, it's building a stronger you to share. Real life example, Lynn, a 34-year-old nurse, was a guilt magnet. She'd skip breaks to help coworkers, then crash at home feeling rotten. "If I rest, I'm letting people down," she told me. I flipped it, "If you burn out, who's helping then?" She started small, 15-minute lunches, no apologies. At first, she squirmed, but soon she noticed, "I'm sharper at work because I rest." Guilt lost its grip. Quick tips. Reframe it, "I'm recharging to give my best," beats "I'm selfish." Test it, take one guilt-free break this week, 5 minutes even. World won't end, promise. Talk back, when guilt nags, say, "I'm worth this." It shuts up fast. Your questions answered. I feel guilty saying no, how do I stop? Practice, "No, I can't right now," gets easier every time. Guilt fades with repetition. What if people get mad? They might briefly. But they'll adjust, and you'll be freer. Fear of failure, perfection's evil twin. Scared you'll mess up self-love? Spoiler, there's no wrong way to do it. Fear of failing at self-love, yep, it's a thing. What if I can't stick to habits, or what if I'm not good enough? Perfectionism loves to crash this party. But self-love isn't a test you ace, it's a process you live. Real life example, Mark, a 39-year-old teacher, froze at the idea of self-care. "If I don't do it right, why bother?" he'd say. I told him, "Screw right, just try." He started with 1 push-up a day, he laughed at how pathetic it was. A month later, he was up to 20, saying, "I'm not perfect, but I'm moving." Fear took a backseat to progress. Quick tips. Lower the bar, 1 deep breath beats 0, success. Ditch should, "I'll try this feels lighter than I must nail it." Celebrate effort, didn't finish? You started, that's a win. Your questions answered. I fail at everything, why would this be different? Because it's not a race. 1 step forward, even after a stumble, is still forward. What if I'm bad at self-love? Impossible, showing up is self-love. You're already winning. Old habits, the comfort zone trap. Stuck in a rut you hate but can't quit? Let's shake things up. Old habits, like scrolling till midnight or saying yes to everything, feel safe, even when they suck. They're cozy blankets you've outgrown. Self-love means swapping them for habits that actually serve you, 1 nudge at a time. Real-life example, Jen, a 27-year-old writer, lived on coffee and chaos, up late, stressed out, repeat. "It's just who I am," she shrugged. I challenged her, swap 1 late night for an early bed. She groaned but tried. 2 weeks in, "I'm sleeping and writing better," she marveled. Old habits don't own you, they're just squatters you can evict. Quick tips. Pick one to ditch, swap 10 minutes of doom scrolling for a book. Replace, don't remove, late night snacks? Try tea instead. Track it, mark a calendar with "I did it." Visual wins motivate. Your questions answered. I keep slipping back, am I hopeless? Nope, slips are normal. Notice, adjust, keep going. Change freaks me out, help. Start micro, 1 minute less on your phone. Fear hates baby steps. Wrap up, obstacles aren't walls, they're hurdles. Kick guilt with truth, fear with action, old habits with new wins. You're tougher than you think, and self-love's waiting on the other side. Conclusion, your journey to lasting happiness. Ready to stop surviving and start thriving? You've got everything you need. Here we are, the end of this guide, but the start of something bigger, your self-love journey. Over these pages, we've walked through the nuts and bolts, listening to yourself, caring for your body, soothing your mind, nurturing your spirit, building habits, and smashing obstacles. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. You don't need to be a guru or a saint, just you, showing up for you, day by day. Think of self-love as a lifelong friendship. Some days, you'll nail it, cooking a killer meal, sleeping like a champ, laughing at your own quirks. Other days, you'll stumble, snapping at yourself, skipping the gym, feeling lost. That's okay. Friends don't ditch each other over a bad day, and neither should you. Real-life reflection, remember Lon from Chapter 1? She went from burnout to balance. Or Min, who heard his body's SOS. Hoas Garden, Tuan's notes, they all started small and grew big. You're next. Every step you take, every glass of water, every kind word plants a seed for lasting happiness. So, what now? Look in the mirror tonight. Say, we're in this together. Mean it. You're not just surviving anymore, you're building a life that feels good, deep down. You've got the tools, the stories, the why. All that's left is you, stepping into the happiest version of yourself. Let's go! Bonus, 30-day self-love challenge. Want a jumpstart to self-love? Here's your 30-day game plan. You've got the guide, now let's put it into action with a 30-day challenge. No pressure, no perfection, just fun, doable steps to kickstart your self-love habit. Pick one task a day, tweak as needed, and watch the magic unfold. Ready? Day 1, write down one thing you like about yourself. Day 2, drink an extra glass of water, cheers to you. Day 3, take 5 deep breaths when you wake up. Day 4, swap a junk snack for a fruit or veggie. Day 5, say no to something small without guilt. Day 6, stretch for 5 minutes, feel that body love. Day 7, write 3 tiny wins from your day. Day 8, skip screens 30 minutes before bed. Day 9, tell yourself, I'm doing my best in the mirror. Day 10, walk outside for 10 minutes any pace. Day 11, savor a meal, no rushing, just tasting. Day 12, name one thing that made you smile today. Day 13, try a 1-minute meditation, just sit and breathe. Day 14, swap I suck for I'm learning once. Day 15, spend 10 minutes on a hobby you love. Day 16, nap or rest for 15 minutes, guilt-free. Day 17, compliment yourself out loud. Day 18, cook something simple and healthy. Day 19, say stop to one negative thought. Day 20, dance to a song, solo party time. Day 21, write a thank you note to your body. Day 22, watch a sunrise or sunset, quietly. Day 23, skip caffeine after 2 p.m. Day 24, tell someone, I need a minute, own it. Day 25, list 5 things you're grateful for. Day 26, move for 15 minutes, your way. Day 27, say I'm enough 3 times today. Day 28, reflect, what's one way you've grown? Day 29, treat yourself to something small, a coffee, a flower. Day 30, look in the mirror, I love you, we did it. Wrap up, mix it up, skip a day, double up, make it yours. By day 30, you'll feel the shift, lighter, stronger, happier. You're not just challenging yourself, you're changing yourself. Go rock it!